Welcome to the Saint of the Scenes podcast.
Do that again. That's fucked. That one was fucking clapped.
Welcome to the Saint of the Scenes. It's a podcast. Josh, how you going?
Yeah, good man. How are you?
Yeah, man, chilling. Went to see Sleep Token last night.
Yeah. Wild. What a roller coaster over 24 hours.
Here we go. Let me give you my opinions. Just going straight into it. Fuck him. So Bill Murray supported. 10 out of 10. Bill
Was there
Murray.
any other spots?
Huh?
Was there any other spots?
No, it's just Bill Murray.
Okay.
Which I thought was really odd.
A long set though.
No, they played like a regular support set.
Did Sleep Token play a particular long set?
Not really.
Huh.
So the doors. So this was what was. I
Those
thought
were at like 6.
doors were at like 6. Bill Murray didn't come on till 8.
Fucking hell.
So you imagine if you turned up at 6 and you were just like
Do you reckon
waiting
they had VIP though?
fucking 2 hours, 3
Do you
hours.
reckon they had like VIP? No, because they don't. No
What do
one
you
can
mean?
know who they are. You know when people
Oh,
can
like
like
meet and
meet them.
greet.
Yeah. But I mean
just,
that.
just like some guy stood in a robe, not saying anything.
I'd
looking
whip
at
that.
you.
I'd whip that fucking bad boy off. I'm like, what's going on under there?
What have we got under there, lad? Yeah. So doors were at 6. Bill Murray didn't start till 8, and then Sleep Token came on at like 9.
Right. Really? I
yeah.
thought Bill Murray would have played way longer.
But yeah, so Bill Murray
Interesting.
was sick. I love Bill Murray. Bill Murray's 10 out of 10. Fucking awesome.
I saw he was wearing a Leeds kit.
Yeah, I think
I
every
was
gig
into.
he's done in the UK, he's worn like a football or rugby
Nice.
or whatever kit.
Nice.
Cranking that hog, as he says.
Cranking that hog. Was he funny? Or was
Yeah,
he just a bit
yeah.
weird?
No, he was funny. He was funny.
I never know, like...
Because he was like, you guys know what cranking that hog means? And everyone's like, what?
I never know, like, whether when I see clips and stuff, I'm like... I have to ask myself, I'm like, is that funny or is that weird?
And then at one point he was like, this next song is about busting the fattest nut you've ever see in your life.
I don't know whether it was... I don't know. It's like bands that like say and do weird stuff on stage. Sometimes they're like, there's a line. I don't know whether it was Bill Murray or whether it was someone else. But I think it might have been Bill Murray. But while there was like a solo going on, someone on stage just ate like an entire massive bowl of bolognese or like carbonara or something. And they're just shoveling it in, trying to get the entire thing in before the solo ends.
I like that. That
It's
sounds
like,
good.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, but the thing with Bill Murray is like, it's always kind of been a bit memey.
Oh, you want like 100%.
Because like the songs, a lot of the songs, the names are ridiculous.
That's why I was never really into him until recently because I just thought it was just a bit of a laugh. You played me that the first song that you played me was one that was featuring Caleb Shomo.
Oh yeah, that one's funny.
And it's like the entire song, no Caleb Shomo, and
Gets right at the end.
and it gets right to the end and it just cuts out and it just goes. This is Caleb Shomo from Beartooth, and you have been listening to Bill Murray, and that's it.
That's the whole thing.
And you were like, "This is fucking hilarious."
So yeah, he's got. So these are the songs. Absolutely cranking my motherfucking hogs. Who's that featuring? Featuring someone. The thing's so long it doesn't even fit on the. I can't see who that's featuring.
That's a YouTube music problem.
I can't read half of these because they're so long. Fluoridine in the hard seltzer water. Lift heavy stone makes ADH.
Yeah.
What? Oh, lift heavy stone makes a sad head voice, and then one's just called Egg, and then the album's called Eggy Pocket.
Eggy Pocket, that was it. Eggy Pocket, yeah.
And then Lord Farquadzilla,
Mint.
because obviously he's into
Great song.
his gym stuff. Level 99 Roid Mage.
Mint.
Jacked and stacked ass monster.
Jesus Christ.
Keeping it beefy. This is what I mean. Like he's all about the memes. And
yeah,
like
but this
the
thing,
fact you call your band Bill Murray as well, I think it's hilarious.
yeah, it's mint. But like I didn't really get into him for so long because I was like, I don't know whether this is serious or not.
Yeah, it is.
Because he was in Attack, man.
Yeah.
Which was also memey. I don't know whether.
Yeah, but I
because
don't
Attack.
think it wasn't like meant to be memey.
Do you think no? But do you think because it was memed, he just became completely like immune to memes and we just embraced it?
Yeah, it's just
And
like
we're just like, fuck it, let's fucking go, boys.
Yeah, maybe. But no, Bill Murray were fucking sick. They've got like a saxophone lady.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
awesome.
mint.
And yeah, it was just fucking. It was lit. And then Sleep Token played, and then it was just an hour and a half of Sleep Token, really. What you'd expect. Like, they were great. Production wise, fucking sick. I can see how the stage is going to transfer to download, and it's going to look awesome when it's like way bigger, more lights, probably pyro, explosions and shit. It'll look awesome. Lasers everywhere. It was sick. Their performance, awesome. I like how they've got the backing singers. They've got like a little choir.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that. That's a nice little change to the lineup. Well, I mean, they've had that live for a while, but still. And yeah, like they were really tight, sounded good. I mean, it's all on track, so it's got to be tight. It's not going to not be. But then so then the negatives is, I'd say, and the vibes were good. The vibes were really good.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, doing his like ballady stuff, it was all very like, heavy,
yeah,
Do you know what I
like
mean?
hear a pin drop. Like,
yeah. Like you could feel the weight in the room, kind of thing.
yeah.
Which was cool. It was really good. And then the bad stuff for me was like every song's the fucking same. I got bored kind of towards the end because I was like, I've heard enough of this now. Like it's just, and I've always thought this about Sleep Token is like piano ballad, fat riffs at the end, piano ballad, fat riffs at the end, and that's all it is. Just rinse and repeat that for fucking a whole album. And it's just Sleep Token, which is fine because you've got the idea, you've got the vibe, you got how it goes. And some songs aren't like that. Some songs are a bit more heavy or a bit more piano ballady, or they do some weird shit where they go into like some weird jazzy whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And like, so like they changed up here and there, but for the most part, you know what you're getting,
Yeah.
right? Which isn't a bad thing, but when it's the same fucking vibe for an hour and a half, you kind of get a bit like, oh. When's it going to end?
When you put this in the group chat last night, like, I was like, this has literally been all of my criticisms the entire time.
Yeah, and I've never not disagreed with
Okay,
you.
fair. But I listened to him today. And what did I say in the group chat? I was like, I'm going to listen to them because I want to like them because it's tiring not liking them. And I haven't, because everyone else fucking is like, bloody losing their mind. I was like, it's just fucking tiring because anytime someone mentions it, I'm like, I just don't fucking get it, man. And turns out I just don't like the last album. Everything else, fuck it, I'm into it.
Yeah, fair.
I think the new, and as well, the first thing that I noticed, my first introduction to Sleep Token, the first thing that I listened to was the most recent album when it came out.
The Step Into Eden, whatever it is. Take Me Back to Eden.
And
I quite like that album. I think that's a good album.
I just didn't like it.
It's the middle album for me, which I thought wasn't very good.
I just didn't like it. But everything else, and I think I just wrote it off entirely. I just went, nope, just no. I think it was that song, The Summoning. It was kind of on and it was there, and nothing like really offended me. When I listened to The Summoning, and it's got that wild transition.
Honestly.
Oh, my love.
Oh, yeah.
That
goes into that weird jazzy bit. Yeah.
I literally laughed. And I looked and I was like, this is the same song. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how? How do you make that transition?
It is a bit weird. I quite like that though. I quite like that.
It's just too much for me, man. It's just too much. And then I was like, I feel like that album as well is a lot more. It's a lot less dynamic. It tends to be everything's down here and then it goes up here, like right at the end. Whereas I feel like the earlier stuff is more like up, down, up, down, up,
totally.
down.
Yeah,
which is like what I want when I'm listening to metal music. Like I want like a bit of a roller coaster. Do you know what I mean? I want like a soft bridge, big chorus. I want all of that. That's what like heavy music is for me. And when it's like there and then there, it feels like every song on that last album was like the 9th song on a 10 track. You know, where you like bring it down, like when A Day to Remember did like the acoustic track, or you put in like a soft one like near the end.
Yeah, like in the
like
2010s where like You Me at 6 and stuff would always have that one like quieter song.
Yeah. You just like put it like at the end.
Yeah,
And you know what? The structure's the same as those songs.
Yeah.
It's like down here
Mm.
and then big at the
Big
end.
at the end.
But
Big at
like,
the
I
end.
feel like every song followed that
Mm.
9 out of 10 song structure.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But quite like them now. And
yeah,
I
mean, like,
will listen again.
I've always liked them. Like, I've liked them for a while. I liked them when they had the first album. Listened to them then, when everyone thought they were shit. But I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is good shit. Not to be the fucking the hipster in the room, but you know what I'm saying.
I've even made a playlist of all Sleep Token songs except the album that I don't like.
Yeah, fair. There's a few singles that are really good. Like that Jaws song is sick.
Yeah,
Which
that was
isn't. I don't think it's on an album. I think it's just a single.
Yeah, that came up because I just put "This Is" on.
Yeah, that's
I
a
was
good.
like,
That's a
just-
good song.
Just serve it to me. I think that was
Um,
one that I said in the
Mm.
group chat. I was like, "This fucking bop,
Yeah.
bloody bop."
But yeah, they got some really good songs. Yeah, just for me, it's just when it's just the same. Because like even when I listen to them on their own, I get bored after a while. I'm like, all right, it's enough of this. Like I think they're a really good playlist band in the sense that if you just put them in your playlist and they come on in between loads of other stuff, it's good because you're like, oh sweet, nice little change.
Yeah, I
Whereas
could.
like if you just listen to them constantly, like back to back, every single album, whatever, it's a bit like, all right, I'm done with this. Which I get with a lot of bands, like sometimes Stray. If I listen to Stray for too long, I'll be like, all right, there's too many fucking big riffs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's too many big riffs. Yeah. Same with Periphery. I used to find it like I used to listen to Periphery a
I
lot,
never really got into Periphery.
and then I'd be like, all right, it's enough of this. And then fucking Polyphia. After you listen to like 4 songs of Polyphia, you're like, all right, that's enough of that shit.
I get it.
Do you know what I
I very much get it.
And it's the same with like Sleep Token. After a while, you kind of you know what you're there for, and it's like you don't need it that much.
See, I think I wouldn't like it in like on a shuffle playlist, but I would absolutely have it on. In fact, I think I'm gonna put that playlist as my morning playlist, my wake up playlist, because it's not too heavy, it's not too soft, gets me right in there.
Nah, you want the
It doesn't
heaviest
it
possible
doesn't fuck
thing
with
to
my
wake you up.
algorithm because I went through a stage of putting lo-fi beats on my morning playlist.
Oh yeah, that's always a mistake.
And you know, like you have that day listing on Spotify. And so the
All the time.
speakers would come on between 6 a.m. and 9. So every time I went on my day list, it would just be like, you clearly want to listen to some fucking lo-fi hip-hop.
Would you care for some lo-fi beats to
Like,
chill and
no.
relax to?
I'm trying to do a run.
The thing
Nah.
I found with lo-fi chill
Lo-fi.
bops to chill and relax to, I'm pretty sure 90% of them now, like maybe not so much like a year or so ago, but now they're all just AI.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's just all AI,
100%.
and all the artwork is AI.
Yeah.
So I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of seeing AI everywhere.
I'm
Do you
here
know what
for
else
it.
I'm fucking sick of? Is those fucking like Instagram reels and TikToks and stuff that are like AI voices telling a fucking story, or like AI voices trying to sell you like a new product or whatever. It's like, bruv, I don't want this. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Why? Or it'd be like an AI voice for some reason telling me about the history of Great Britain and how they fucking just like defeated the Spanish
there's-
Armada. I'm like, what is this content?
Do you
Who
know-
is
Do
fucking
you know
making
why
this?
this has happened? There's a fucking there's a YouTube channel that I watch. What the fucking that financial audit one where the guy talks like you,
Oh, the Caleb guy.
Caleb Palmer guy.
Yeah.
So he does like an ad read for this AI video thing,
Mm.
and he was like, if you want to make like a 30-second reel about the history of Rome,
This
he
is
was
what I
like,
mean.
just ask it, and it does it, and it does all the voiceovers and everything. He's like, now you've got content.
I hate
and you
it.
just pay $10 a month.
I hate it.
So
It's
now
the worst.
I think this
It-
company's like pushing it, and
It
now
is
everyone's got it.
literally the worst type of content anyone can ever possibly make because it's just so pointless. But
And
yet, for some reason, all of us motherfuckers watch it, like it, and share it, and they're like, "Oh, that was a good video," and then the person who posted it gets fucking loads of money.
That thing though, that
Buggers.
the software that they use, I used it. I bought a month. Because remember when we released that last single and I had the statue with the blindfold on?
Oh yeah.
I did that on there,
Okay.
and then I just took the audio out because I created this video, and it was
Mm.
like, now you are viewing a statue wearing a blindfold in ancient Rome, and it would just like describe all of the shit that I'd put into it. I was like, I just want to fucking look at the thing.
Like some AI art, we've gone so off topic now. Some AI art is really cool, but some of it, like, if you use it as like a means of an idea, then 100%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you need to get your idea out of your head into a computer really quickly, then that's fine. I get that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
to then use it as a way to create content that's finished content that you've just fucking typed in and shitted out, it's just ridiculous.
Well, the thing is with that, so we'd already created the artwork, which was a statue wearing a blindfold, which Ricky had created, and I just took that concept and I was like, I need you to visualize it in like a realistic video. So I'm taking that thing that doesn't exist in real life. For me to create that, I would need to pay someone to build me a stone sculpture.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
not fucking happening, bro.
You can use a 3D. You could use Blender. 3D.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit.
I'll do it.
I
don't know how to do it.
Yeah, right. We don't know how to do that shit.
Anyway, back to Sleep Token.
Oh yeah, Sleep Token.
Gig was really good. They were sick. Sounded great. Performance was really good. Cons, I got a little bit bored. And it's the same nonsense for an hour and a half. Another con that I found was that, you know, a lot of their stuff is the things you can't play on real instruments, and I'm pretty sure they didn't have any secret people out the back playing live synthesizers and live whatevers. So a lot of it, which is fine, I 100% get, you know, I understand that things have to go on track that you can't do in real life.
We
Like
do it. We've all done it.
everyone does it. Like I get it, but
There's a lot.
but for Sleep Token, there's a lot. Like there was one point where he had a piano on stage, and he went to play the piano and sing at the same time, and he was singing and playing the piano, and I was like, okay, cool. Then he stepped away from the piano, but the piano was still fucking going. So it was like, well, what was the point of you going up to the piano
That
to
like
play?
breaks the fourth. That like
That's like,
if it's
I
yeah.
don't get that, because then it's like, okay, so on the track, what were you playing the piano, and then you
then it switched
and then
to
it
track.
switched to track, or were you just miming to play the piano?
Yeah, that would just make me ask so many questions as a musician.
And then it's like, well, I get if you were miming the piano, it's fine, because like, all right, it's a performance.
It's a performance, yeah.
I get that, like, whatever. But also, just like, I don't know, think about it a bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, it would just make me have questions
Yeah.
like that. Like, was that real?
Well, this is, as soon as he did it and he stepped away, I was like, so did he play that?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought. Was like, well, was he playing that piano bit?
Yeah.
But that's just obviously me being a fucking
nerd.
nerdy musician person.
Yeah, but people know that you can't play the piano if you're not got your hands on it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But the thing is as well, if the way with backing track stuff, like the way that me personally, I think you can put whatever the fuck you want on backing track,
Yeah,
and
totally.
as much as you want on backing track, it's fine. I do think it's weird when you pretend it's not on track.
Yeah, I think that's the weirdest thing. Like, either put it on track
And just
don't-
embrace the fact
and-
that it's on track.
or don't pretend to play or sing if it's not on track.
You don't have to.
Do you know what I mean?
You don't have to do a disclaimer where you go, by the way,
Yeah.
everything is on track. People get it. Like it's just, people will be lost in the performance. It's fine, but as soon as you start pretending something's real, it's like there's been bands that we've played with in the past and stuff where they've got like backing vocals and stuff on track,
Oh, and like the
and
guitarist,
the
will, like,
guitarist
pretend
will
to sing.
pretend to do it.
Yeah, to be fair, I've done that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I just think it's weird.
Well, I don't pretend to sing. I sing, but the mic is very, very low to a point where the backing track is louder than me
Yeah,
singing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's fine if you are singing. But I've played with bands where they're definitely not,
Yeah.
and I think they actively like are not a singer. Like it's not them singing it on the track; it's the singer doing like the backing.
The backing, yeah.
and
yeah,
then they've just gone. Oh, it looks.
yeah. It might look
like
better if we pretend
if
to
we
sing.
pretend to sing it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's weird.
Mm.
I think it's weird if you know, but with stuff like that though, you probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But actually, no, you probably would, because I would be like, that guy's got some fucking pipes. And then, yeah.
Drummer was sick. Drummer's fucking lit.
Yeah.
The drummer is so good in that band.
Yeah.
Does all the fucking... You did a big drum
So
solo.
they do the thump thump.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Sick.
This fat snare. It's like... One thing I think I would have liked them to have done is to play more into the whole kind of like culty religious like spookiness of it all. Do you know what I mean?
Did they not?
Not really. Like in my head, this is what I would have expected, right? So it would have gone all dark, you know, when they come on and whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of them coming on, it would have been like I don't know, 15 people or so in robes carrying like a torch that's like a flame.
Doing like a
Yeah, like that kind of thing. But then like one of them like walks up to the altar because he had like a little altar thing. One of them like walks up to the altar and then like addresses the crowd and says like, "Thank you for coming to our worship." Blah blah blah. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like bands like Creeper do that.
Mm.
Like even now, like they have like wild concepts and stuff. I'm not into them anywhere near as much as they used to be, but like they do like wild concepts. But even early on, I saw them when they toured the first album, Eternity in Your Arms, in Manchester, and it was the whole theme. They have like these weird concepts. So it was this like science fair that used to be held in Brighton in like the 1960s.
Yeah.
And I think Will had just become obsessed with this like concept of this like weird science fair, and he'd created this whole like spooky like story around it, like with someone going missing and this thing. And the venue that they played was insane. So like they had this massive stage, and then all across the back of the stage was a full pipe organ, like the full like size of the stage. Yeah. And they had, so this was like first album, like really early on. I remember when they came out, they had this whole thing where someone came out and did a speech, like opening the ceremony.
Yeah.
And then they had this giant head that came out from the back, with pointing like lasers out of its eyes and shit. And they're like, because they had like actors like telling the story, as it was all starting. And it was just really cool. Like, and Sleep Token have so much like lore.
Yeah.
But the thing is as well, I don't know how much of it lore is just that people made up and think that there is.
No, I think
they don't talk. They don't say anything.
Exactly. He didn't say anything the whole time. He just sang, obviously. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is like a whole lore behind like Sleep Token. I can't remember what the god or goddess of like Sleep Token is, but it's like some sort of deity that like basically possesses the one that sings, and that is the sound.
So the voice of the god.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
That was the whole like thing around it.
It's cool. You could do so much with that.
This is what I mean. And like I was expecting a lot more kind of like theatrics. Like, because like I get it. Sometimes that stuff can be a little bit gimmicky, but when you're dressed in fucking
you've got
robes,
to lean into it, man. If
do you know what I mean?
you're already there, you've got to lean the fuck into it, man.
When you're all wearing masks, and the whole point of this band is like anonymity. Yeah, and being anonymous and whatever, and this whole like weird culty kind of religious-y whatever. Just play into it.
Yeah.
Even if it is a little bit cringy, like whatever, it's fun. It's good.
You got to. You've got to.
Yeah.
Can I guess how it started?
Yes.
Did it start like a Michael Bay film? Was it all like,
no, actually, it didn't.
Or did they start soft?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It starts with that one that's like the harmonics. It's like doom doom doo doom doom doo doom doom.
They just walked out to that.
Well, that was playing. Like, there was a big light show and stuff, and then he appeared like under the stage. He like rose. I think did he rise through the stage? I can't remember. But yeah, he was basically there, and then he started like, run here,
He's Chad Kroger.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's out. He's outed.
What's that one song? When we were made. That one.
Is that Nickelback or is that Sleep
That's
Token?
Sleep Token.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what
I
it
don't-
sounds, isn't it?
The line is blurred now.
Yeah, it's what I
Is
mean,
that Creed?
I don't know. It could be. They could do a Creed. They could do
Mate,
a
if they
Creed cover.
covered Creed, I would be so into it.
Have you ever heard the Hey Ya cover?
Who? Sleep Token?
Yeah, they did a cover of Hey Ya by Outkast. It's fucking sick.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
For what? For
Dunno,
what
they
purpose?
They just did it.
And released it?
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't like Radio 1 Live Lounge or like something odd.
No, they did it, and it's like exists
Just for
on.
fun.
Yeah,
Just for them.
just a Hey Ya, just cover.
The thing is, it's things like that that just confuse me. Because they're supposed to be this serious, moody, satanic band.
And they did a cover of Hey Ya.
Yeah, and this was my whole problem with the
This
Wembley thing where he's lifting weights.
Wembley lifting weights.
Have you not seen this? You know at Wembley when he lost his voice?
No,
Well, we talked about it.
I don't know.
At Wembley, he lost his voice,
Yeah.
and then he did it without.
Mm.
He didn't sing. He was just out there, and he was like getting the crowd to sing and stuff. He didn't sing at all the whole set.
What?
But their tour manager at one point brought dumbbells out, and he was lifting weights on stage.
So weird.
And there's like videos of it, and it's like you're supposed
Well,
to be
there was-
putting on this show where you're a cult, and people are supposed
Yeah.
to be in this moment
Yeah.
where they're the cult, and you're like this deity.
Mm.
And he was like running around like the other members of the band, like dipping out at him and like just prating about.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it that it was like probably a very stressful situation, but if you're portraying your band to be this like super like deep thing with all this lore and you're these characters,
Yeah. To break that is a bit
yeah,
odd.
you would if no one's allowed to know your name,
Yeah.
you can't be breaking character, man.
Mm.
You're in it.
There was a few times where that happened when I watched them yesterday, and I was a bit like, that was a bit odd. Like, there was one point where, for some reason, I can't remember what's his name, the singer. What's his name?
One
Vessel.
Vessel. That's how
Because
it is
he's
as
the vessel for the god.
well. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Vessel. He's like, he like gets on the floor, and then the guitarist 2 or whatever is 3. I don't fucking know. 4. Which one is he? Which one's the guitarist? 2.
2,
No, the
2.
drummer's 2. 3, I think.
3. Let's say 3.
I'll say 3. Just rides him. Just rides him
It's so
while playing a guitar
odd.
solo. He's playing a guitar solo, and Vessel's crawling along the floor, and 2 or 3, whatever, is fucking like shredded.
The thing is,
And I'm like, this is a bit weird.
any other band, I'd be like, let's have a good time, boys.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But then at the same time, let's have a good time, boys. You know what I mean?
It is, but then,
But then it's like, it kind of takes me out of it.
But then just be a handful of guys
I know what you mean.
playing some songs.
There's a line, isn't there?
If you create all of this like lore,
Mm.
and you're a vessel for a god, but you're letting someone ride you while they play a guitar solo, it just
like,
seems.
You know,
What am I supposed to believe here?
yeah, because like you look at Slipknot, right, is the best example. Is like they never really break character. You know, when they're Slipknot.
yeah.
When they're Slipknot, they never break character.
Yeah.
It's like fucking chaos, anarchy, burn shit, break stuff,
Yeah.
and they never kind of
That's it. Yeah.
stop that.
Yeah.
Whereas like that was a bit like, well, why is he fucking riding him? That's a bit weird.
I just think as well, like Slipknot back in the day, they used. Do you know about the puke thing?
Oh,
The
yeah.
dead bird.
Yeah.
So they used to. Part of the show is that they used to puke inside their masks,
Mm.
and to make themselves puke, they would have a dead bird in a jar,
Yeah.
and they would huff it
Mm.
on stage.
Mm.
That's mad. That's character acting. Do you know what I mean?
That's fucking crazy.
That's mad.
They must have been mental back in the day, like when they first started. Do you know
Just
what I mean?
dread to think, man.
They must have been insane.
Dread to think.
Didn't they almost
Some
have
shit
like a
happened.
war with that insane clown posse at one point?
Yeah. I think there's like the Osbournes have a podcast where they talk about like loads of like crazy shit that went on, and I think there's like loads of stuff that they talk about with like Slipknot back in the day, because they used to do Ozfest
Yeah,
a lot,
Yeah.
and I think they just used to be fucking mental,
Mm.
just be mad. It's a bit weird that Kelly Osbourne's dating Clown now,
I was gonna say, isn't one of the
Yeah.
Osbournes? Oh, well, Kelly, obviously.
because they'll have met when she was like a child.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not saying there's anything weird going on there,
No.
but it is a bit odd. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Because no one in Slipknot could ever do any wrong, unless they have.
Didn't one of them steal? Did one of them steal all the merch? Wasn't
I
that a
dunno.
thing recently? Didn't? Well, I say recently, in the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure one of them stole all the merch money or something, and then they kicked him out.
Oh, actually, you know,
Pretty
we're
sure it's a
thinking of
thing.
things to talk about,
Yeah.
and you just reminded me of something when you talked about stealing merch money.
Well, we're out of. That was our sleep
That was
token,
Sleep Token.
Segment. If you saw Sleep Token, let us know and let me know what you thought. Was
Yeah.
it any good? Did you enjoy it? They're
Let us know if
playing.
you're going to download as well
Yeah,
to see them.
they're playing O2 tonight.
O2
London.
Are they?
Yeah, big.
Wembley O2. Is it? Oh no,
It's
that's
not
big.
Wembley,
O2's
but it's
bigger,
next.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Is O2 bigger than Wembley?
Yeah, O2's the biggest.
Yeah.
Then this is so back to our conversation from last week about Download Festival.
Mm.
So I saw Bring Me in the O2.
Yeah.
Obviously sold it out.
Yeah.
Sleep Token are playing the O2.
Yeah.
Obviously sold it out.
Yeah.
Bring Me did Download Fest headline a couple of years ago. Sleep Token are doing Download Fest headline next year.
Yeah.
Just get fucked, Josh. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't think that they're as commercially successful as Bring Me the Horizon are,
I agree, but I could see.
or the other headliners of Download. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But from watching obviously the gig yesterday, like I can clearly see that show is going to be.
It's transferable.
It's just going to be transferred to Download on a bigger scale.
yeah.
Like, and I can see it being really good and working really well for Download.
I'm sure it will. I just think for me with like the other band. Well, it's not even the other bands online because I also don't think Con are really at the headline stage.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're very close. I think because they've got the advantage of being a legacy band as well.
Yeah.
So they're people like throwback shit.
Hmm.
Like people will go see Con, even if you just remember Twisted Transistor from when you were fucking 15. You'll go and bop out to Twisted Transistor.
Freak on Leash, innit?
You Freak on a Leash, yeah. Adidas tune.
Boom, boom, boom.
All the tunes. I just don't think
Comes out with his bagpipe.
I don't think that they've got. I don't know if they've got like the pull to bring people to the festival.
Good corn.
No, Sleep Token.
I don't know. I disagree. Because if you think of the like they've just done this tour, which is a tour of all the big venues basically the biggest venues in the UK. So like if you give it enough time from now, because today's the last.
But
gig.
then have they sold out London?
I think so.
Because they didn't sell out Leeds.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't, because I could have bought a ticket yesterday.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep, boy.
I
Yep,
don't
yep,
know.
yep,
I
yep,
don't know. I'm pretty sure it was sold out.
Well, I was looking yesterday afternoon at about 3 p.m.
Yeah,
and
was
I
that
could have bought a
resale,
ticket. No,
Not resale.
no, there was
Ticketmaster.
resale tickets as well, but there was a lot of seated that wasn't sold.
Interesting.
All of the standing was sold.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was Leeds. Honestly, I don't understand the Leeds Arena because have you ever been?
Yeah,
The standing bit is like 4 people.
yeah,
It's so small.
yeah. It's really small.
Why is it so tiny?
I don't know.
It's such a weird venue.
I think it wasn't designed with gigs like the ones that we go to there.
Yeah, it's
in mind.
designed more for like old people sit down gigs.
Yeah, Ollie Murs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
know what I mean? Like orchestras and stuff.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did go to see like Star Wars orchestra
That's
thing
sick.
there once.
Yeah,
It was really
I
good.
think it's
And it's good for that kind of
designed with that sort of stuff in mind.
Yeah.
Or like more like very commercial stuff where
Mm.
you will have a mix, probably as well maybe a younger crowd where they're maybe going to the first or second, third
Yeah,
gig
like,
with parents, and
yeah,
you're gonna sit down and you're gonna enjoy it. Like, I think it's not designed for pitting.
No, it's definitely not.
Do you know
There
what I
were
mean?
some pits there though. I'll give it like there were a few.
I've crowd surfed it.
No, I mean just
That one.
Sleep Token. So remember we were saying about like what do you do in a
There
crowd?
was pits there.
Yeah, it was pits.
Nah.
In it.
But the
I
thing is-
saw them. I was like, all right, come on.
This
come
is
on.
the thing that this.
on.
They have the same. Like we very rarely have not a not heavy bit.
Yeah.
In, like our music.
Mm.
But even then, the thing that me and Ricky always talk about when we write songs and then when we start playing them live, we always go, we should have made that breakdown longer. Because when people start pitting, when people start getting into it,
Yeah.
it's like
it's
over,
going. Yeah.
and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
song finishes,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
and it's like, oh yeah, we should have
Should've made it longer,
double
yeah,
that
yeah.
bad boy up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
interesting.
what else we got to talk about?
Bob Breyer.
Who?
Bob Breyer.
Bob Ria.
Mike Owen.
Oh yeah, my chem guy died.
Yeah, very sad.
He wasn't in the band.
Not for a good while.
Yeah.
But he was the drummer. He didn't play on 3 Cheers, I don't think, but
No,
he was
it
in
was
all the
Black
videos,
Parade.
and he did Black Parade.
Yeah.
And
They always have problems with drummers, don't they, my chem?
they've only had 3, but I think the latest drummer, I think the drummer that they've got now is the drummer. I think when they were doing Killjoys, I think he was session.
Oh, okay.
I think he was just like touring musician.
Hmm.
So, and then I think it's the same guy that's just, they've gone, yeah, you're
Fair.
in, boy. But yeah, very sad. I saw some interesting tweets that he tweeted just before he died, though.
What?
Transphobic stuff.
Oh, was he a bit crazy?
I think he might have been unwell.
Oh.
He was posting tweets that I would say if
You call them
someone
tweets anymore? They just X's.
X's, whatever. I
Oh,
don't
post-
fucking
I'm gonna
care.
post me an X.
Post me an X. That needs to stop. It's a fucking tweet, and it will always,
It'll
be,
always
a
be
tweet.
a tweet.
But yeah, he like posted some stuff that I was like, if I saw anyone post that, I would probably be like, they're probably not alright.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, even if you had that thought,
Yeah, you check
to
out
then
the
go, do you know what? I'm gonna put that on Twitter. Is
You know who needs to know? Yeah, but Twitter's turned into this absolute mental place where everyone's fucking nuts.
Why do people just say shit?
Have you seen this new one that's come out? Blue Sky or something?
What's this?
There's a new like Twitter. It's called Blue Sky.
Is
it Blue
no
Sky?
one's gonna use it.
I think it's Blue. No, it's.
I think I saw someone said that they were leaving X to go on this thing.
yeah,
and they
Blue
put,
Sky.
like, a link.
Probably Blue Sky. Apparently, it is blown up very much so in the last couple of months.
Yeah, but do you not remember?
Threads.
I can't even remember what it was fucking called. There was a replacement
Threads.
for Instagram.
Oh yeah, that.
Was it called?
It was like Visco or something.
Vila.
Viesco or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And everyone did that for a fucking week and went, yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Instagram.
shit.
man.
This. But no, yeah, Blue Sky is made by the guy who made Twitter.
Really?
So the guy that originally
Mine's
made Twitter-
Probably better then.
So the guy who first like made and owned Twitter before he sold it, he's just like, well, everyone thinks Twitter's shit now, so I'm gonna make Twitter again. So he just remade Twitter.
Does it look like Twitter?
It's basically this. It's just Twitter.
Fucking sick.
It's like 2010 Twitter.
I'm gonna get one, and everyone's gonna start calling XX and starts calling this new one.
Yeah, it's
Twitter.
new Twitter.
It's just Twitter, innit?
Um,
Yeah, I might get on that. But yeah, very sad about Bob Breyer.
yeah, it's
Very
not-
sad.
Yeah, yeah,
Very, very sad. What has been any more news?
yeah.
I saw something today about Following in Reverse,
Oh yeah, you can't get into the UK because they have to cancel their tour or something.
which is mad. I mentioned this to Emily, and I was like, it's mad that after however many years, 16 years or something, I was like, it's a bit mad that like he literally can't even get in the country.
You'd think they
At
would
all.
check that before they book the
That's
tour.
what Emily said. She was like, how has it got this late?
Like, how have they got to the
I think
fucking...
I think it's like basically now this tour.
Like, well, how have they got the week before the tour and gone, oh, is Ronnie going to be able to get in? And
Because
they're
I
like,
think-
I don't know.
I think they're in Europe now.
So is it just the UK they can't get in?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The
Why?
UK have just been like, so apparently the UK at the minute has a policy where you can't get a working visa It might be a visa full stop, but you definitely can't get a working visa
Yeah, they need
if
that.
if you've served time over 12 months consecutively.
Can you just get a holiday visa and not get paid? Do it for free. Do it for the fans.
Just
Do it for the fans, Ronnie.
I feel like they might know. It's
You
like,
would-
don't worry about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, well, what happens to all the merch payments? Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
So
about
I'm
it.
not getting paid now, but like once we recoup all the residuals, I'll get paid after that.
I'm here to see the Tower of London.
That's crazy though. I didn't.
Yeah, but it's like now. I think they're in Europe now, and they've just been like sods. But do you know who was supporting on that tour? Which is mad.
Sleep Token. No, Sleep Token. Fucking Spirit Box, wasn't it?
Hollywood Undead as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
So the way I found out about it was because weirdly I've never seen a post from them ever, but Hollywood Undead put a statement out being like, "Sorry guys." I was like, "What the fuck, Hollywood Undead? Where the fuck have you been?"
Yeah, I haven't listened to them in forever. They had 2 songs and then just
There's that Charlie Sheen song, which is a
bop.
bop.
But have you ever listened to it now?
It's bad. It's cringe as
Ye-
fuck.
It's more that you're getting cancelled if you sing it. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
We'll pull out. Yeah, but that's like every
Pull it
Attila
up,
song
Jamie.
ever. Every Attila song ever. I don't know how they were allowed to exist.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bad man.
Yeah,
Very bad.
Spirit Box were they supporting them? They were supporting them, weren't they? Or did they?
They might have
did,
been.
Did I get pulled? So basically, Spirit Box was it? What was it? So basically, something happened.
Oh, I bet Spirit Box wouldn't have done it because Ronnie Radke says some fucking abhorrent shit.
This is what I was getting to. So either Spirit Box supported Falling in Reverse, or Falling in Reverse supported Spirit Box, or something in that realm, or they were on the same tour, or they were on the same festival slot, or something. And one of them announced whoever each other was to be the support, and Spirit Box's fans were basically all like, "Are you fucking taking the piss? Like,
Yeah.
you can't be Spirit Box, have this fan base, and then have Ronnie Radke be in the support band," because everyone's like fuming about it. And it's like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, no, it's just fucking...
Yeah, but he says abhorrent shit.
He
man.
does say
In
some
fact,
mental shit.
Ronnie Radke is the problem with Twitter.
He is. To be fair, he is a problem.
He's for Spirit Box to do shows with Falling in Reverse. Ronnie Radke is exactly the sort of person that would say, "Oh, I don't like female-fronted metal,"
Yeah.
like on Twitter.
He would say something,
But
like
he
that.
would say it like way worse and way more offensive, and just like he is like. I think he's just a bad. I don't know if he's a bad guy or if he just says dumb shit.
I think he just knows how to
fucking push buttons.
Yeah.
And how to get a
he
fucking
just knows
rise out of people.
how to get rise from people.
But do you not think it's sad that's how people like that make fucking money?
It is crazy.
That's how people know who he is.
Well, it's the same
because
with
he
like
says abhorrent shit.
it's the same with like a lot of
Fucking Katie Hopkins.
yeah. It's the same with like a lot of streamers like these days that like stream on like Kick and Twitch and stuff. They'll do stupid shit where they're like in public and they're like for some reason shouting at a random person, or like they're on the tube and they're like playing fucking I don't know like offensive songs out loud.
Yeah.
Because the people on stream, because they're not there, think it's funny.
Yeah, it's
But-
fucking
And
wild.
so why are you doing this shit?
That's my new hot take that Ronnie Radke is fucking metalcore Katie Hopkins. Just says just wild shit that no one asked his opinion on.
He's got some bops though.
Ah,
That
yeah.
one song is like, I heard a knock up on my door the other day,
Oh yeah, to be fair, old Ronnie Radke.
because
shit
it was
good.
there and they were screaming in my face.
Yeah, wild.
And then just all the Fall in Reverse, not Fall in Reverse, Escape the Fate
Escape the
stuff.
Fate, man.
That
What-
Escape the Fate stuff with him on is just
Yeah,
chef's kiss.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
So good.
It's mad how had they dropped off after.
He left.
Yeah, because the guy that replaced him, Craig Mabbitt was his
Mm.
name, was the original vocalist in Bless the Fall. So he'd released stuff with Bless the Fall. People really liked Bless the Fall. People really liked Escape the Fate. You'd think that transition would be like, wee,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't.
Mm.
It was really odd
It is a bit strange.
because it should have all just worked seamlessly.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
And I think probably the biggest shows that Escape the Fate do now is when they do shows with Fallen in Reverse, and they'll do like a tour together, and they'll just be like the We Fucking Hate Each Other tour,
Yeah.
2024.
I
And
saw
then they're all just pals.
I saw a clip once with Ronnie Radke. I think it was quite an old one. Because what was that other band that was similar to Escape the Fate? It's like Icy Stars or something.
Oh my god, yeah. Sugar coated white.
Yeah. I saw a clip where apparently some kid was wearing an Icy Stars t-shirt at a Escape the Fate gig.
Oh,
And Ronnie
it
Radke,
wasn't Icy Stars. I can't. It might have been Icy. I remember this video.
and he like forced him to take it off.
Yeah.
It's like so bad.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was an Escape the Fate shirt.
Oh, was it?
It was an
At
Escape
a-
the Fate
at a,
shirt at
Fallen
Fallen in
in
Reverse
Reverse.
show,
That's funny.
and he made him take the shirt off.
That's insane.
And he was like, he stops the show, and he's like, "You need to take that shirt off now. You need to get the fuck out."
Yeah.
And he's like, security are like, "We just
Yeah, what do we
actually
do?
need to
Like,
take
what?"
this guy out for wearing a t-shirt that this guy doesn't like."
Fucking crazy.
Insane. But it's just mad that you would think that that's okay as well.
Yeah, he needs to fuck off, basically.
But the thing is, as well, that kid discovered Fallen in Reverse because he liked Escape the Fate.
Yeah, totally. Like Ronnie wouldn't
He's
have
got
the
everything to owe
to that. Yeah,
to
totally.
Escape the Fate.
Yeah. You know what else is a bit weird these days? Is Papa Roach. That is the new Papa Roach stuff.
No,
It's really
not
odd.
since they did that song with Jason
Fever.
from Let Live. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fever. Yeah,
Yeah, that swing bada bada swing bada bada.
absolute bop.
It's a weird song. Man.
I fucking love that tune. That's good in summer, man. When I'm in the garden cranking my hog, singing some tinnies.
You definitely don't want to be cracking your
Don't
hog in
do
the
it.
garden.
Don't do it in the
Don't crack no hogs in the
No,
garden.
but I mean, you know what I mean? Just like,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tops
yeah.
off, just mowed the lawn.
Yeah. Fucking Stella.
Yeah, you know. You know.
I don't know what else is going on. That's about it, really.
Any new music?
We went through it all last week, lad.
We did. I want to give a shout out though, to a band that I discovered today
Okay.
that I've just forgotten the name of. Chaos Reigns.
What up, Chaos Reigns?
Chaos Reigns.
you've got
they're
a-
very fucking good.
You've got a feature in the podcast.
Yeah.
That will be
Well, clip that.
£10 for a single feature. Thank you.
They're like do you remember Gallows?
Yeah.
They're like Frank Carter era Gallows, and Every Time I Die Had a Baby.
Mm.
It's like a very like Cockney version of like Every Time I Die.
Okay.
It feels like, yeah, fuck off, mate.
Oh yeah, fuck. Oh, that's Australian, isn't it? Oh yeah, fuck off.
Fuck
Speed.
off,
You ever
mate.
listen to Speed? Oh no, you should. Did you?
I showed you
should.
Speed. The
Speed
flute
is
guy.
fucking sick, man. I love Speed.
Oh, actually, Outbreak. Speaking of Speed,
Oh yeah,
see
they
the
play it.
Outbreak
Yeah,
lineup?
yeah.
I'm tempted to go.
Yeah, Outbreak's always good.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'd go.
Would you get? There's
Okay.
going to be a lot of standing and things that you don't like
Hey,
standing,
listen,
being out of your house,
listen. I'll.
staying up past 9.
Oof, whoa, you're pushing the boat on there. I'll stand and I'll be out and about and I'll go be past 9 if it's a good festival. I don't care.
Yeah, not looser on it,
Yeah, I'm there.
and not lose Jimmy Fallon. We didn't talk about that, did
Jimmy
we?
Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, that one.
Oh yeah, that's
They're the same guy, I swear.
they're not, but go off, Queen. Yeah. So have you seen all the fucking weird shit online
Mate,
about
it's
people?
so funny.
Like what the
There's
fuck?
one comment that I laugh at every time it comes up where she's like, I watch this every week with my adolescent son.
Oh yeah, I saw that
And
one.
what did she say? She said something like, he was
he
like,
was crying.
oh,
or
he was
something.
crying. That was what it was. He was in floods of tears.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like, Christ, get a grip,
What the
man.
fuck's wrong with people?
Get a grip. Did you see the singer's like statement?
Oh yeah, he was just like, yeah, it was a good opportunity,
He
and
like put like this beautiful like
Yeah,
statement about like
he
how
was like, thank you so much. It means the world to us. Like we're so happy to be in front of
yeah,
these
he put
these
out,
people.
He
and
like
whatever.
turned to the guitarist and he said, "This started in your basement," and they hugged.
Yeah.
And then he just says, "P.S. If that scared you, good." I was like, yes.
It is good. There's definitely a bit of a mainstream revival of like metal and rock recently,
Yeah,
which is good to see. You know, there's so many of these like bigger, heavier bands that are getting the limelight, and it's good.
the thing is, like, Knock Loose. Do you know what I think the turning point for them was? I think it was when
Arf,
they
arf.
played no
Oh,
they-
Coachella.
Coachella, and there was loads of people that you wouldn't expect to see them.
Yeah, because of the arf,
going
arf.
to see them. Yeah, but you had like Billie Eilish, you had like all of these like people
Mm.
that aren't in the same scene at all,
Yeah, but one.
being like, "This is fucking good shit."
Yeah, because they go, yo, that band that does the dog noise is playing today. You want to go see it? Fuck yeah, I want to go see it.
Yeah, but like, they must like it.
Yeah, well, it's a good song.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking.
It's
shit.
30 seconds long, but it's a great
It's a
song.
great song. Best 30 seconds ever.
That's 30 seconds.
But I think that made people, because I think people that maybe liked Billie Eilish,
Be like,
would be
oh,
into
she
that.
likes this band.
Yeah. They'll-
I don't know. I don't know how
I-
much.
they-
There'll
I-
be some, but I don't think there'll be
But I think
much.
there's got to be an element of maybe not she likes it, so I like it now, but it like normalizes it weirdly, because I think those people would have gone, oh, it's just noise, it's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when you see other musicians that you respect,
yeah, go and see
l-
the kind
like
of thing.
listening,
Yeah.
like watching that performance, you
Yeah.
go, well, if they're
They like
that
it.
good,
Yeah, and they
and
like
I
it.
like them,
Mm.
and they get that,
Mm.
maybe it's not fucking terrifying.
Yeah, yeah.
And they've been nominated for a fucking Grammy,
Yeah, a Grammy.
which is wild.
I don't think they won. Or has it
Oh,
already happened?
has
I
it
don't know.
happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
People, one thing, right? Which I
Oh,
don't,
here we go.
fucking the
Got a
Grammys
bound
is
in
the
it.
biggest pile of wank I've ever heard. Like, imagine, like, it's just a fucking load of made up shite that, like,
Everything's made up, Jordan.
yeah, but listen, right? So, if you're a musician or whatever, and your album goes platinum or whatever,
Mm.
that's a good achievement
Yeah.
because you sold X amount to however many people.
Yeah.
The Grammys, fucking nonsense. Because it's
No.
just a panel of people
Yeah.
that decide that, oh, we're going to choose fucking Metallica again for the best metal
But then
act
they
this
go.
year.
But they look at all of the, because it's not about records. Because like some people like bad music. Don't worry. Like that just happens. So it's not about sales. It's not about listens. It's about just 5 white males probably just sitting and going, "What is the best?"
Yeah. It's fucking Anthony Fantano deciding what he fucking
Yeah.
likes. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Anthony Fantano. you
I quite like
fuck.
Anthony Fantano.
Yeah, he's alright to be fair.
He
But
introduced me
also,
to-
just
to my man.
fucking
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a quick look. Wait, is it the 66th annual? Or was it 67th? Oh, here we go. See all awards.
I think it's a bit mad that they do.
There
They
we
do
go.
all of that. Welcome to the Grammys, and it's all like very showbiz. We're at the Grammys. It just feels really like dated.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is. Let's be honest. I feel like I would like to say and think this. If obviously it would never happen, but if I ever got nominated for a Grammy, I would go, and I won. I'd accept it and then just fucking take a shit on it and leave.
I loved that era of specifically British rock stars that would just come out and just be like, cheers, this is fucking shit, innit? And then just go and get pissed. Have you seen that video of Liam Gallagher where he comes out and he just spouts a load of shit into the microphone and then walks out, and Peter Kay is hosting it and he takes the microphone back and he just goes, what a tosser.
That's funny. Right, so look at this. Best rock performance, yeah?
Yeah.
Broken Man by St. Vincent. Who's that?
St. Vincent.
Who's that?
You know St. Vincent.
Nah, who's that?
She's an Ernie Ball artist. She's the one that has
the
the
St.
weird,
Vincent
the
guitar.
weird, yeah.
All right. Dark Matter by Pearl Jam. When?
Have they released new music?
I don't know, but they're nominated for a 2025 Grammy. That doesn't make any sense.
Congratulations, Pearl Jam.
Gift Horse, Idols.
Really good album. Really good album.
The American Dream is Kill Me by Green Day. What's that? Is that the new album? New song? New something?
I don't. Was it an album? I don't think. Well, maybe it was an album.
Fuck knows. Beautiful People by the Black Keys. When the fuck have they ever been relevant since 2009?
Yeah, people.
And you
still
ready
like
for this
him.
last one? Are you ready for this last one?
Yeah, go on.
Now and Then, the Beatles. They haven't released anything since 1964.
Well, they have, but it's just the same.
That
stuff,
doesn't
innit?
count.
It does
It
count.
doesn't count.
Re-release that bad boy.
Best metal performance. Spirit Box. Good.
That's good. Yeah.
Salador. Metallica. Screaming and Suicide.
Good.
Knock Loose. Suffocate. Crowns of Horns. Judas Priest.
Nice.
The fuck? And then obviously Gojira. Because Gojira.
Is it the which one is it?
I don't know. I think it was the thing they did at the French.
Yeah.
The one they did at the
I mean, that's got to win. That was fucking amazing.
best rock song. Gift Horse. Doesn't even say who's
Great song.
by.
It's by Idols.
Oh, Dilemma. Doesn't say who's by. It's got a picture of Billy Joel. So I'm
Have you not
assuming
listened
Green
to
Day.
Idols before?
No, I
You
don't.
just listen to Idols.
I've listened to them. I don't fucking. It's a lot of over masculine fucking.
They're not. He's a lovely man.
No, but it's all like.
He does BBC bedtime stories.
Yeah, but it's all shrouded in this like, oh, I'm a fucking tough guy, yeah.
No, it's not, because all the lyrics are about not that.
Fuck him. Dark Matter. I don't know what that is. Broken Man. Oh, these are the same ones. The Black Keys and shit. So
Dark Matter was Pearl Jam, yeah.
how is that best rock song of 2025's Grammys?
Because it was the title track of
Because
the
Pearl
of the
Jam has
best-
been sucking someone's cock at fucking Grammy fucking judges.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of here. Best rock
Stop
albums.
doing that in the 90s.
Best rock albums. No Name by Jack White. I didn't know Jack White still existed.
Yeah.
Hackney
It's-
Diamonds. The Rolling Stones.
That was quite a big album.
When did that come out?
This year.
Fucking 12.
This year. It was
Bollocks.
this year.
Did-
It's literally new
Why?
music.
No, it can't
It
be
is.
because
Mate,
it's the Rolling
we'll
Stones.
watch the video. It's cringe as fuck. There's like a 21-year-old woman in a car, like scantily clad with like Mick Jagger.
Scantily clad.
Scantily clad is not a term that anyone under the age of 50 has ever said.
Scantily clad.
Scantily clad ladies.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like fucking. It's just creepy because he's like, how old is he?
Who? Mick Jagger?
Yeah.
He's like 90.
He's not.
He is. He's
in-
old as
he's
fuck.
7, 8.
He's got to be at least 90. Anyway, we end this podcast by saying, fuck the Grammys. Go to your local venue and support local bands.
Listen to Corey Feldman.
And that. Bye.
Bye.